The doctor is in. So. Hello. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. So we uncovered some plot in Tavnia. And our favorite, most annoying little character, Van Daniel. And now we're back in Charlie and trying to find out what the hell is going on with Elfino's dad. And what's up with the forum. Visited the library, learned that Charlian was way more open to helping the world, the greater world in general than now. And now they're just sus and closed. And they also seem, from the books I've read and what Elfino's dad was saying, they seem to know something about the final days, and they're acting like, oh, there's nothing wrong. We would know if the apocalypse is upon us. Which again is pretty sus. So Alice appears in the Sprenida study break. Let's take a walk. Ready for a break, Asa? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. That's what I said, let's go for a walk. We might even end up at the Lavayo estate. You know the last stand down the harbor, don't you? No, we're going for a bite to eat. I think the last stand was the place that... the only place in Charlian that actually focused on the taste of food and not just its efficiency. So I believe there was a quest here? Yeah. I wanna check that out too. Oh, Chonkobo. Right, what's on the menu? As busy as ever, I see. I'm very Charlie and that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before you place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? Sure. I am interested to hear what the average citizen says. The Lofroy. Do the average citizens even know? Worth a try, don't you think? Sure. She's now accompanying you. The usual new quest stuff. What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? Share a table and I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. Ew. Misunderstand, sir. We simply want to love for right. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear and... Wait, you're the House Lavalier girl, aren't you? This woman too is obviously a foreigner. I'd hear you are disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims. And here you are, giving truth to the rumor. I thank you to leave me be. I have naught to say to the likes of you. I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Kamasa. Yeah. Another asshole. Oh! They have part of the cafe here too. I only saw the terrace. Yes, I don't believe I had the pleasure. Pray excuse the interruption, but we were hoping you might share your thoughts on the Telophoroi and their unconscionable plans. My goodness, if it isn't young Miss Leveilleux. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the Forum, and if word reached Master Fortunaut that I was helping you... I see, we're sorry to have bothered you. So at least he's not an asshole. Or she? She. He's not an asshole, but she can't because of her workplace. At least that's a bit more understandable. Is this the she? The sushi? Welcome, madam. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that Mistress Alice I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long. I can't say that with a straight face. Meet Dickon, the owner of the Last Stand. He used to frequent his cafe on occasion in between lessons. Seems like an age ago. I remember hearing that you and Master Alphino had set sail for Eorzea. But then you never came back. Lately there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home? No. No, he kicked us out. It's complicated. And I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Leveilleux, no matter how discreet Master Fortunaut may have been. News of your family's doings never stays secret for too long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city, now of all times? We have questions, and only Charlian has the answers. Tell me, Master Deacon, have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid. And that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. I wish there was more I could do to help. It's a tavern, I'm sure you can pull a few tongues, pull a few strings. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? Oh god, my glasses are so... Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a... I didn't say it, but I thought he's gonna make me a waitress. But sure, that works. I mean, it's perfect for gathering info. We just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food. and you might just get the answer you're looking for. No, don't make me do this. I tried to do trade for the elephant dude and it turned out horribly. I'm not good at chatting up people. Sure, leave it to me. That's the spirit. Pay attention now, and I'll explain each of these dishes. Where each of these dishes need to go. Tea is set for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. Omelette, one of our regulars, Highlander by the name of Gisla. Behind them you should see a mikote, gentleman. Oven-baked lobster. So tea by the water's edge. Lobster for the cat boy. And then gilsa for the other thingy, omelette. Good luck. Right. Time to start my new life as a waitress. This chatty group is the tea. Oh, my tea set, lovely, thank you. The Telafa who? I'm sorry, I've never heard of them or their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to the current events. Now, if you wanted to hear about the ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astral Era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. Gisla, this is the omelette. Ah, finally. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in, no time to waste. What? Talophoroi? Ah yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old seamless warmongering. Senseless warmongering. When will these fools grow tired of spitting each other's blood? That's not what it is, but... Best stay out of it, I say. The Forum made the right choice, and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. I have no idea how long I've screamed and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. The final days, this is the first I've heard of it. So I guess except some like newspaper article, most of the general population isn't really familiar with it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed out off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner? I'm sure they mentioned it, I just... too much information. Think they're the ones working in the library, the gleaners? You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of sorts. Travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Shar. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining. Precious books, unusual life specimens, and so forth. So named for those folk who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If these Telophoroi make good under audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a... So yeah, they're totally clueless. They're acting like, oh, if they're gonna have a war over there on the side, we kinda need to stock up on things they might destroy. It's such a weird community, such a weird society. Watch the happening and see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before. Not like this. Huh. I wonder, since Charlene's been here for a while, do they have the knowledge of what's going on? And then they're just like, oh, just like the last calamity, we're gonna bunker up here, preserve things, and then spread them across the world again? Sort of like a seed vault, or... So many questions that I have. Alright, now let's say, here's the rundown. Interesting, they seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news... Yeah, exactly. Even Deacon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the forum does have secret knowledge, and had done an impressive job of ensuring no whispers reach the wrong ears. In any case, thank you for playing the part. Here, that cup of coffee I promised. Oh, thank you. But let's enjoy our drink somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle? Away from the gossip and their wagging tongues. And they kinda upset her. Ah, you're the lover, you're a girl. Yeah. Bastards. Do. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind and out of sight. Aw, we're just sitting on the sidewalk. That's so cool. Voice acting?
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian? Grahas said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark, and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy, to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt. And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently. It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
I don't know about that. Oh? What's this? Secret stockpiling?
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos. A vast complex beneath the island. Charlian is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora
I
and
knew it.
fauna,
They had a seed vault.
is housed and studied within that underground facility. Still, that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat. Wait! Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going more than usual?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum.
Mm-hmm.
If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
Time to sneak in! He's excited to share your revelations. I mean, before we get caught, yeah, we better share it with everybody else. Go on ahead to Numenon, and I'll join in a moment. Master Deacon will want his cups back. Ah, that's so nice of you. Worrying about his cups. Which, by the way, I didn't want to say anything during the cinematic. And I know it's the Charlian symbol with the swirly shell. But that looked a lot like a freaking Starbucks mark. Which is hilarious. Might as well pick up this quest now. So beautiful at night. Ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Beg pardon, good madam. I could scarce help but notice that sightseeing leg on your person. You wouldn't happen to be an adventurer my niece wrote about. Huh? Ironheart? Do I know? An Ironheart? I don't remember. Ah, so it is you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Bebas Ironheart. Millet sounds familiar. Aunt and seasoned explorer. Be a dear and hand me that log of yours. Millet told me about how she helped you embark on explorations of your own. So it's only right that I share with you some wisdom of my own. Let me see here. Can't forget to mention that. And done. You should be all set, dear. I jotted down everything I've heard about the most most remarkable vistas the realm has to offer. So is it the Wanderer's Tales or is it the sightseeing log? Of course, a few notes I share and more rumors. Joy of exploration lies not in the destination but in the journey. So go forth, dear, and see what sort of journey these hints take you on. That sightseeing log, okay, so it is the sightseeing log. Won't feel itself, you know. So that's what this was about. Expanded my sightseeing log. Thank you. Do 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 do. Back to the studium. But before that, put my retainers to work. Good job! They should also be able to level to 90 now, right? The studium. Ba bum. So, about the hidden transports. What does Pikachu have to say? Welcome back, guys. I've been for a walk. Oops. Not exactly. We did some impromptu investigating and turned out information on the gleaners. You know, they told me this and that, and we saw some boats. It makes sense. The gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the forum. A sudden and significant increase in gleaner traffic and cargo certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let us see what a theory we can build from these facts. Big Brain Alfie? As Yashtola observed earlier, Numenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Asa and Alice learned at the last stand, we can reasonably be sure that most Charlians know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction being perpetrated by the Telophori is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. But how do they know that? And why would they say that? Though I agree, like, it's just using the towers, I don't think is exactly like the final days. It's just what's his face, Van Daniel being crazy, but still. You can't just ignore it. Moreover, the forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. And now the Gleaners, official agents of the state, have been mobilized on an unprecedented scale. I do not think it's a stretch to conclude that the Gleaners' recent activities are in service of the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Either that or we're gonna get arrested or kicked out of Charlian. And you know, at least we have to try. Oh. We can't just be like the Charlians and pretend nothing's wrong. What should we expect down there? Oh, I would have to hate to spoil the surprise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. Aight, Graha, I get it, you don't wanna join us. That would a great help. Thank you, Raha. Did I miss a word? That would be a great help? That would a great help, okay. Let's head down the stairs over there and I'll show you where the entrance is. Dungon? Dungon? Or solo duty? If not Dungo? Ba, 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 ba. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you might find the path a bit disorienting. I'll take the lead. Stay close. Okay, she's not following us, we're following her now. Do the RP walk. Can I block her? Oh. It's two red mages. Now we run. Try to keep up. Let's go. Up here. Isn't this the forum or the main thingy? The rostra, not far now. Is it behind the rostra? Wait. Why is my phone being so annoying? Here we are, through this door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune the shard back there, didn't you? It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry, otherwise we should keep moving. Yes, I have all the aetherite in Charlian. So we're going underneath the rostra. Ooh, that's a transition. And a porter. Is it its whole... Wow, that's gonna be cool if it's its own area, like the whole vault, it's like its own area, a huge freaking independent area. Hi Kryl. We're all here now, yes? I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift, and down we go.
Deep beneath the scholar's city
It is
lies a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves, and this vault's architects surely belong
to that special breed.
If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation.
So, like an arc of sorts.
Knowledge.
Where they save plants and animals.
A growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Labyrinthos. I knew it! It's its own freaking area! I love it! This is the one that was hinted for a few seconds in the trailer. The dome. Its own artificial day and night and day cycle.
Not what you expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Charlian itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see, and once upon a time this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma. It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
That's so cool.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Nodders. What's going on?
Did you call to me just now?
Her echo?
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Or is
I'll be
Heidelin
fine,
calling
I'm
her?
sure. Let's get to work, shall we?
Freaking hate it when they hint small shit like that. Because you know something's going on and it's gonna come up later. Ah! And I'm gonna ask myself what it is. for the rest of this area. Holy shit, that's a big... What the hell? That's way bigger than I expected. I wonder if the screenshot is by day or by night. Oh, it doesn't show me a screenshot, it just fills the log, okay. Mm, mm, mm. You wanna know what I'm doing? Hauling books and ore and fauna. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in labyrinths, you know? Sort and tidy up the inventory. Never seen an operation like this before, though. So that's the excuse they're giving the gleaners then? That it's just taking stock and filling the gaps? They're really keeping everybody in the dark, aren't they? They just did one a few summers ago even. Then with no warning at all, this mess got dropped on in our laps. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. But he is suspicious though, since they had one a few summers ago. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. Funny you should say that. It's just talking about taking stock in Labyrinthos. Let me think. The Ria seeds should be at 1058. Cumin seeds 1059. Snarbleberry 1060, or were they 1061? Oh, my head feels like it's stuffed with moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why more loads to take out than carry in? Huh? They're emptying it? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the Coetan carrots for Girabanian carrots? What then? Large shipments coming in and out of Labyrinthos. This is really strange. You here to help or give me more headaches? Because you don't have the look of a gleaner, and I'm in no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I have a pack of marmots running loose. I'll be right back. Someone's at the door. And we're back. So we learned about exhausted gleaners. So what's with this music? It's so comical. Oh, it's daytime. You can actually see more. Oh dude, this is so freaking awesome. Oh my god. This looks amazing. The sun in a bottle. Ah, this is what I learned. So this grand operation began without warning, and for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That'll explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. We were right, the forum is definitely up to something, and they're turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. They're either standing someone supplies or they're preparing this place, like Labyrinthos in particular, for some event. We do well to learn more of what specifically the gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who tasked them to do it. If you're game Asa, I have an idea. Oh god, my stomach is killing me today for some reason. Did one of the gleaners he questioned say something about escaped marmots? Perhaps you were to help him capture said creatures. He might be inclined towards a more friendly and enlightening conversation. In the meantime, I'll turn my chance up on this glimmer here. We can compare notes afterwards. Happy hunting. Oh god. He's doomed. Trial's gonna sext him. Just tell her what she wants. Don't wanna be messing with Pikachu, trust me. Trial can be scary. Do 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 do. Hello, my dude. Do you need help with marmot? Wish to help me find the marmots? Nothing suitable to pay you for your services, but if you're offering out of the goodness of your heart, I'd welcome the assistance. Sure, I'll help you. The name is Aaronville, friend, specialist in collection of live specimens. Let's say the capture of Naxian marmots is a trial I've no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there are no other marmot species on this tier at present, so there should be no mistaking our little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, drop them in this sack, oh my god. Gently, of course. Yeah, just put them in the bag. Where to begin, you wonder? Not seen any scampering around here, so we'll need to widen our search into the surrounding forest. Be on your guard, there are beasts out there that won't hesitate to prey on a marmot, or you. Search the trees to the west. The eastern part of the forest is all yours. Good luck. Right, so I guess we're going grizzled mouse hunting, otherwise known as marmots. Marmots are cute, but I guess they can be rascals. East. Let's not get confused again. This is east. That background music, dude, it's killing me. The heck is this? Sparkly fume machine? It's an actual troll. Oh my god. It's so cute. Grizzled mouse. Wait. Ah. Actually, it looks like a grizzled mouse and not at all like the marmots I know. Squeak! Ready? Have you ready the sack when the grizzled mouse came? Oh, come on, dude, just get in the sack. Don't make me cut your legs so you can't run anymore. Don't make me be that guy or girl. Bam, 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 wow. No, Mr. Troll, mercy. I have no business with you. I am trying to be non-violent. Squeak! Where's the sack? Get in there. No, he got away. Gosh darn it. The rodent nimbly evades your grasp before once more disappearing into the trees. Oi! Listen here, you little shit. Get in the sack. Why is everybody sitting here? It's not here. Do 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 do. No, is it up there? No. Stop it. Or is it by the lighthouse? Or whatever that is? I guess it's a grain house? No place left to run. No life left to live. Chirp. Get in the bag. Squeak, squeak, squeak. More prepared for its speed this time, you succeed in closing the sack over your elusive quarry. Yoinked. Got him. Here's your little rat. Really? He got 3 and I only got 1? Ah, there's the old marmot out. Wait here a moment while I put our friends in a holding cage. Alright, bun boy. Or girl. God, I can't even tell. I don't really know what's going on with my resolution lately. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? By the authority in charge of Labyrinthos, now in perpetuity, is some officials who has working day in and night of late. The honorable members of the forum, who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I... Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. So they're scared shitless. Instead of preserving species, they're just looking to stock up shit that they can weather the storm with. They're like, oh, let the final days come, we're just gonna weather it. That's... What? That's so... I don't know what the forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. There you are, Asa. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who's looking for lost marmots? Yippers. Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk anyway? I'm Kryl of the students of Baldassian. These others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum's decision... Seeing those decisions put into action, we might more fully understand the reasoning. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Anyway, duty calls, other animals to capture, and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry that I can't offer you more for your services. Cheers! Did you learn anything new from your friend there? Oh, he told me about this, that they're going to eat them. So he confirmed that the order it come directly from the forum. However, the Gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we'd heard thus far. We also discovered when the operation was begun. The forum contacted the Cleaners Guild ship and put their people to this great work some 4 days after the Tolafore made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus I am inclined to trust that their calendar of events is accurate. Altogether, it gives a distinct impression that this undertaking was sudden and unexpected. A sudden and unexpected development. God, I'm actually gonna take a break. I don't know what the heck is going on in my stomach. I'm dying here. It is killing me, literally. Yet I find it hard to believe that such comprehensive restructuring would have been planned in such a brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telafore declaration was what set it all in motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation of Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. Yuppers. Archeon. From there we can reach the lower... Oh, again? Cryo? What's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of a headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. This is not good. At least allow me to take the lead. First center, I remember the way to the Archeon. We follow the path east through the forest, where you were chasing after that mouse or marmot, was it? Anyway, it's the trolls you need to watch out for. Ah, alright, break time. Just can't. Stomach is killing me. I'll try to be back a bit later.